Chaz and Dave sang about where I am. Del Boy and Rodney came down for a Jolly Boys outing. Today I am in Margate. I am going across the road here to Smoke & Co. And Smoke & Co have a platter which is the most expensive in the country, £250. I'm going to spend £250 on barbecue food. Why? It's a year since I last done barbecue food. 1 whole year. It was absolutely shocking and it put me off for a whole year. I'm looking over there. Dreamland. I'm hoping I'm going to be in Dreamland very, very soon. A lot of people have been here to Smoke & Co. Food Review Club, Eating with Todd and Big John. Bosh! I really love Big John. Really do love you, John. Hiya. As always, let's give it a go. Oh, not been open long. 2023. Let's do the right thing, Gary. Let's do the right thing, nice and easy. Green cross code and all that. And beep, 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 beep. I tell you what, after I eat all this, do you know that would be me? Beep, 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 beep. Sat in the perfect seat, right next to the radiator. Lovely and warm. It's got a real nice chilled vibe about it. Music behind me, really like the flooring. Quite modern. What do I get for £250? What time do I get? 12 hours. How long have you got? Don't start falling asleep, okay, while I'm going through this. 12 hours sliced beef brisket, smoked cherry cola pulled pork, smoked chorizo sausage, smoked ribs, smoked pulled brisket, smoked chicken, smoked mac and cheese. Pork burnt ends, beef burnt ends, 20 chicken wings, pulled spiced lamb, 8 sides, 8 sauces. Oh, I'm going to need a nap. Now for £250, obviously that's going to be an absolute monster portion. Nothing gets wasted on the channel. Whatever's left over, obviously we're going to share. Whatever's left over, I'm going to bring back to my local. I've got to tell you, I did mention it to a few of the chaps there, and they were like, "What time will you be back? What time will you be back?" I like Margate, and I do like Margate.
Gentlemen, this is your first tray.
First tray.
And it is indeed. I'll get the rest and then I'll talk you through it.
Crikey, take a look here. I mean, my first impression, the aroma is outrageous, and I do mean what is it? That's not 2 racks of ribs, is it? No. Got double the same. Double the same. It's going to have to talk me through this. There's no ifs or buts or maybes or... Huh? Please stop bringing food out.
That is it. That is all of your food at the table.
I've got to ask a question before you... And I need you to walk me through this.
Of course.
If someone would devour all this in one sitting,
yeah,
would they get it free? I'm thinking of beard meats food.
Yes, it would indeed.
I'm not saying that anyone could attempt it. I certainly... You're very safe with me. There's 0 chance of that happening at all. But, okay, it looks amazing. The aroma is just incredible.
Perfect, to get that nice smoky, sweet flavour come through.
Okay, far away. What have I got here?
So I'll just come around this side.
Okay.
So on this tray, so you've got your smoked beef brisket, cherry cola pulled pork, so you have full rack of ribs, got your barbecue wings, got your barbecue chorizo, smoked 12-hour cooked beef brisket, whole chicken, you've got some pork burnt ends in here, you've got beef burnt ends in here, and that is your tray. And then all your sides and your sauces.
Okay. What sauces do I have? A saucy kind of sauce, I imagine.
So you've got gravy, and then I've got all your barbecues lined up here. They're all in menu order. And we've got jalapeno and lime, your hot pineapple, and a sweet chilli.
That is truly amazing. I hope you got a big doggy bag, because I'm definitely going to need it. And
and a wheelbarrow out back if you need it.
I definitely need the wheelbarrow as well. I've got to tell you that I'm going to bring a fair chunk of it back to my local, because they're all... And a few of them have already been here and said it was like, amazing. You know, you've got to get here, Gary, and try it. So, but thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries. I'll leave you both to it.
How many would this fit? I mean, it's got to be 8,
so
isn't
on
it?
the menu is 8 to 10.
Oh, easy.
But we have had 8 to 10 people eat it and then still take food home.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Well done to you.
Yeah, no worries. Hope you enjoy, gentlemen.
Thank you very, very much. What I want to do is just create a little bit of space here. This tray and this tray are identical, so there's no point in having that tray. That's definitely going to come home. So I'm already going to say to them, back that one up. And again, as I said earlier on, nothing will get wasted whatsoever. So let me just get that moved out of the way. The chapter's explained what we've had, so I'm just going to dive in. Pulled beef. Oh, look at this. Look at the colour. Look at that colour. That's rich. The smokiness, very heavy. That's quite heavy to eat, but what it is beautiful. It's got a real intense beef flavour. Then you've got sweetness coming through from the barbecue sauce. Let's go on to the pork. I'm not going to get as much. That's it. Well, Shobei, one of my fears was all you're going to get is a real barbecue flavour from absolutely everything. This one isn't. The pork, naturally, it's different to the beef because it's pork, but that has got a real genuine sweetness. But what it's really lifted, as you look at the shredded pork, that's really helped with the flavour. Actually, I'm trying to take more and more and more, but this is going to take a couple of hours to go through. So this is the sliced beef brisket. And I put that there. Now it's essential that you cut this perpendicular to the grain. Oh yeah, that's rich, very savoury. And you just pop in here and take a look at the crust here. This is absolutely amazing. It's got a real intense beefy flavour to it. Love it. That is actually my favourite straight away. Straight away, you're my favourite. I'm going to roll you over there. Roll me over. Chicken. Oh my good grief. I've got two. I'll cut that in half. On the outside, you have a beautiful charring effect, and that's going to really help the skin, and that will give a great flavour to the skin. But is the chicken going to be over? That is the question mark. No, I can tell you, immediately looking, you see how juicy the chicken is immediately on the outside, and the skin has kind of protected the chicken there. I want the skin. Chicken is lovely and moist, but what's created the sensational flavour there, and it is sensational, is the skin. That's obviously been coated with barbecue sauce. Then, when it's been cooked, the barbecue flavour has gone down into the chicken. But what my fear factor was, is that going to make the chicken really dry? These guys know how to cook. There's no ifs, buts, maybes, doubts, everything else like that. While I'm on the chicken, let's have a wing. Is it burnt? That's the question mark. No. Very similar to the whole chicken. It's the glaze they put on top, as I say. It's really caramelized. And the caramelization is really intensifying the sweetness that's there. You can actually, it's like butter. And I do mean the chicken is like butter. Let me just do my fingers. I'm trying to get through this as quick as possible so we can both dive in. How am I going to get the ribs? How am I going to get? How many wings are there? 20? Oh, plateful over there. 20 wings. This is not easy. Now it's easier. I'm going to pull it apart. Let's see how it pulls apart. Oh, Gary, go to the gym, go to the gym. No need to go to the gym. Absolutely no need. That's the bit I'm going to munch on. No need for me to speak to the bank manager and have to go all the way to Texas. Best ribs I've ever had. Juicy, succulent, all the usual words you say. The meat's just falling off the bone. The ribs are perfectly cooked. I'm just going to cut that one just so you can see. So, and it's me not cutting it particularly well, but look. Absolutely, incredulously amazing. Oh dear. Oh dear. I need to move that back there for a second. Beef burnt ends. They look really sticky, don't they? Oh. Now this has a lovely bark on the outside. Woof woof. Whoa. If you like your beef, burnt ends is the way to go. Absolute no doubt. Let's go for a bit of the pork. So the pork burnt ends. Actually, that one's quite fatty. I actually want to get one with the meat as well. Pork is going to be fatty. I said the ribs were the best ribs I've ever had, which is obviously pork ribs. The pork burnt ends are better. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. But that is better. Again, the bark on the outside, and where that, with the bark, that's been intensely cooked. So where they have the rub going all over the pork and the beef, that is then really, really making it absolutely fantastic. Chorizo sausage. Right, that's smoky. Really smoky in flavour. And obviously, where it's been in the smoker, that's increased the smokiness. Sides. Where do I go? Just a rearranged pit beans. I might as well just do it as I go along here. Pit beans. Very stodgy. But the sauce is incredible. Is it? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you why. Ooh, chunks of beef in there. I was like, why is that so beefy in flavour? That is why. Rice, and you would definitely need rice. You need to calm down a lot of the smokiness and the sweetness. I like that. Some salad. Got to say healthy. That's the crucial bit here. Actually, I'm going to talk about salad for a second. It's a very nice salad. But what they've done, they've put a vinaigrette dressing on there. And the vinaigrette dressing really helps cutting through the sweetness that's in my mouth. Mac and cheese. Mountain over there, mountain over here. Don't forget, this has been sitting for a little while. Hollow pieces of macaroni. I'll tell you what, the cheese is beautiful. The cheese is absolutely beautiful. If I started with that, we came in here and had that as a starter, the cheese, I imagine you'll have a great cheese pool. Oh, I do like the mac and cheese. That's the first on the channel, because every time I have mac and cheese, I'm always moaning about it. Onion rings, crispy. You know what onion rings are. They're your standard onion rings. Sweet potato fries. put it in the gravy. That's actually got a lovely amount of steam coming off. Beautiful and sweet. I want to drink that. I'm not going to because we're going to share gravy. That is really beefy. I'm going back in again with the plain fried because obviously sweet potato ones are nice and sweet. That is the star. You'd actually get that, pour it all over the meat. Corn on the cob. A quick, well cooked. Barbecue on the outside, barbecue flavour on the outside. Phone ringing, doctor. You need an appointment, Gary. Sorry, doctor. I know you're ringing in advance, but I'm just in the middle of this review. Yeah, I understand that, but I'm in the middle of the review, so I will have to call you back. Oh dear. That's good timing from the good doctor. It wasn't the doctor. My apologies, I thought I put that on silent. That poor person's going, no, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a doctor. The rest of the sauces I'm going to go through in a minute. Parents want to tuck in, and there's enough to get through. As I say, a fair chunk of this has got to come back with me. That, to me, it's lovely. Whatever's over that way, the next bit of land, if I swam all the way there, I don't even actually think I'll make that pole that's in the 100 yards out. I still couldn't burn off all the calories. That's my last time trying to be the beard. The food was absolutely awesome. Quality and quantity was all there. The way it was smoked was absolutely, bless you, the way it was smoked was absolutely fantastic. Loads of you are going to turn around and say that's obscene, paying £250 for all that food. None of it gets wasted, I say. I'm bringing it back to my local and they're all looking forward to it. But what I try to do is show you that everything that's available. And that's the important thing. So if I go into a restaurant, I don't try and have a meal. I try and get a couple of different dishes so you can actually see what's available. What's available here is absolutely brilliant. Is that enough for 8 people? Oh gosh, yeah. You heard the owner. He turned around and said, yeah, 8 people's ordered it, and they still get a doggy bag to go. I've obviously got 2 big trays to go. I really, really enjoyed it. This is going to chime away, and I'm guessing it's going to chime 4 times because it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. For £250, I think that is excellent value for money for 8 people. 1. For 8 people, 2. 3. 4. 5. 4. If that gone 5, we're going mad. Here's the bill. There you go, £250. There's me receipt there as well, so you know it's not anything but paid for, which I do on every single review that I do. Marks I'm going to give it. It's the best barbecue food I've ever had at any point on the channel, and it's the best barbecue food I've ever had, ever. I am going to go to America. I'm going to Texas at one point, and I will try the food out there and say, actually, this isn't as good as I thought, but I can only tell you what I've had today and what I've had in the past. It's an easy 10 out of 10. An easy 10 out of 10. If you're in Margate, you don't have to have the £250 Platter. Take a look at their website. They've got lots of options there. Guys, if you like and subscribe to the channel, stop laughing. And the cameraman, stop laughing. I really appreciate it. And until next time, bye-bye. It's not often I'm by the sea, so I want to enjoy the view. There's not many people on the beach. I don't know why. Let's get down the beach, get some clothes off and get a bit of a suntan going. Yeah, must think I'm out. No, I'm not doing that. You don't have to film that. I'm definitely not doing it. Bye-bye.